My journey to discovering various alternative methods of healing began with a young girl in Nairobi, Kenya. Sherry had fallen victim to a corrupt pharmaceutical and medical system focused on profit gain rather than healing. She was overprescribed medication and given drugs that had already been known to cause lethal adverse reactions in children around the world. At the age of 7, Sherry slipped into a coma and passed away. After I took on the assignment of turning her story into a feature film, many appalling facts about the medical industry began to surface.
My name is Gwen Olson, and I am the author of Confessions of an RX Drug Pusher. I'm a 15-year veteran of the pharmaceutical industry, and I left in the year 2000. I would like to dispel the myth that the pharmaceutical industry is in the business of health and healing, because in fact, what the pharmaceutical industry is in the business of doing is disease maintenance and symptoms management. They are not in the business to cure cancer, to cure Alzheimer's, to cure heart disease, because if they were, they would be in the business of putting themselves out of business.
In 2006, a group of researchers led by filmmaker and activist Gary Null uncovered some disturbing statistics about the American medical system. According to their study, roughly 783,000 deaths were inadvertently induced by the conventional medical system. By comparison, about 700,000 Americans died of heart disease, while 553,000 died of cancer. Despite all this information, conventional medicine does excel in treating acute and life-threatening illnesses and emergencies. We can be very thankful for the surgical procedures, imaging technologies, and doctors that help diagnose and treat our loved ones. However, something still needs to change with the current paradigm when the leading cause of death and injury in the US is the American medical system.
So, where do we go from here? The answer may lie in an integration of alternative and complementary medicines, most of which has been cultivated and practiced for thousands of years, and are rooted in the wisdom of many ancient cultures and traditions. Although many of us may know that these modalities exist, very few people actually understand the vast spectrum of healing they can encompass. Herein lies the crux of the film. I would like to meet and document many well-respected healers who are practicing various alternative methods. For years, these practitioners have been discredited, attacked, and even silenced by the FDA and drug company front groups. It's time we let them speak, so we can make informed decisions about our own health.
Every second, an American is tipping. Every second, we are getting worse. Because we live in complete denial of the truth of our choices. So you cannot talk about medicine or healing or health or disease before you talk about the progenitor. What is the foundation upon that? A person's values and beliefs.
We want to go from individual healing of our individual pathologies unique to each one of us. Art can help in that. And then we want to move on to a social healing, a healing within a family, a healing within a community, a healing within a town, and ultimately within our society and within our world.
But the main thing about the medicines when we go and get them in our culture is we pray with it, which activates the molecules, the atoms in it to make them spin faster so that it would have more of a holistic effect or healing on you. And the fact that you pray with it, it puts light and energy into it, it brightens it, and it's just not about a physical ailment, it's about being balanced mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Physically, your body is holding all of that inside.
Not any one given modality has all the answers. Rather, each has something valuable to contribute to restoring health and wellness. An integrative approach to medicine is emerging in our culture, one that will bring about a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. Together, we can make this change possible.